Meeting to order, and the board may introduce herself.
Mark Bridgewater.
Marcia Miller Smith, president.
Tony Peacock, member.
Brad Stotts, Vice President.
John Conkler, member.
And I'm Carmen Bully, I'm the director.
And has everybody had a chance to read over the minutes from last month's meeting? Someone like to make a motion?
I make a motion to accept.
I'll second it.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
And let's see here. What we've got before us this evening is Mr. Borden. Request for use of variance on 90 South Elm Street. And let's see here.
So 22 public notices were sent out for this project, 4 people returned. No objections.
Mhm.
But this is just a use variance because the house is zoned residential. So it's actually zoned R1, so he's requesting to use it for a commercial purpose, so. But like I said, no objections here, and the technical advisory committee also had no objections or concerns with it, so. If you all are to approve this, we'll just need to make sure that we set any signage standards tonight or lighting standards, so. Just like if you wanted to have a certain sign up, we would want to approve that while we're here as well. Tim, do you have anything you want to add, or?
We're just moving the monument company from where Donald had it. I'll be taking over January 1st of the monument company. And we're gonna move it over to the funeral home, to the house across the street from the funeral home. So we have easier access for our staff to be able to go back and forth. Right now, it's not necessarily manned all the time while he's out working, and this will just be easier for the families we serve to be able to give easier access to take care of them.
Are you gonna put some kind of signage or?
Yes, there's a
okay.
sign that's over there that was there that's leaning up against the house now that we'll put up probably on the side road on the side of the house. We'll put that up in a permanent position. We had a parking sign there and it's just sitting back there, but we're not doing anything with that. So we'll have to change the wording of the sign because it will not be an LLC anymore. Currently says it's an LLC, but we won't be an LLC anymore because we'll be joining my company.
Okay.
So it's an S corporation. So there'll be some changes to the sign, but it'll say, we are leaving the name Collins Monument. So it'll have the same name.
Oh, okay. Okay. Does any of the members have questions for Tim?
Just curious, so it's currently a separate corporation and you're gonna take it underneath your current big umbrella?
Correct.
So you're not really incorporating, you're just adding it as, that's where it's going.
That's correct.
That's where the transactions are gonna be. Kind of makes sense though, not to have to cross 56 if you have to get over there for whatever reason. You can just kind of walk down the street a little bit. And it doesn't matter if it's none of our business what you're doing with the building it's leaving. Do you guys currently own that, or
The building where
where it is now that you're leaving from?
that's Donald's
That's,
built.
yeah.
Donald Collins' building. It's not
We-
mine. He sold it.
Remember we did a couple of months ago, the Zaxby's.
Yes.
Tony Sesnick owns the one house there, the brick house in the middle, and then Don Jr. owns the old Vanderboard house, which you're not familiar, but the White House.
Is
there.
that going to become Zaxby's then?
That all will be Zaxby's,
Yeah.
yes,
Okay,
and it'll be torn down,
sure, raised.
so.
The dots are connecting. All right,
Okay.
good deal.
And so he's gonna take over the monument business under his umbrella, is the way I'm
Right.
understanding it.
Correct.
So, yeah,
Makes sense.
still
Okay.
be a business.
I mean, it's really not part of the scope, but I was just curious. Yeah, I was just asking.
No worries.
Okay.
Are you gonna, I don't know, he has the monument sitting outside his building, or are you gonna have that there?
We'd probably like to have a couple just to give some examples of what we're gonna sell.
I mean, he doesn't have a lot where he's at, so I mean, it's not like it's ugly or anything.
Right. Yeah. Most of, as you can imagine, most things are done on computer. So we can give most examples by computer, but we might have a couple just to kind of get the difference of a couple different types.
And so you've got adequate parking there for let's see on this diagram. People. Okay.
You kind of have that whole, like a whole little campus now, so to speak.
Are there any other questions or concerns?
And
Do you have any questions, Tim?
I don't.
Okay.
and now it's currently residential and it's gonna be, we're gonna change it to
Business.
business, yeah.
Yeah, so you're not
Commercial.
changing the zoning, you're just allowing him to use it
Jeez.
for a commercial purpose.
Okay, so there is no, okay,
Yeah, so this won't go to council or anything, you're just using it as a use variance.
Right.
So,
We're not changing it like from R1 to R2, is that correct or?
Right.
It's
it'll-
R1.
It will stay R1
R3.
with a variance, and then you all can vote to only have this variance while Tim owns the building, and then if he were to sell it to a new owner, they could come back, or you can vote for it, just keep that use to where any potential buyer of his business wouldn't have to come here.
what, should we consider that? Because that might be a stopping point if he trusts to sell his business and we don't allow them to carry on that kind of business there.
Right. So it's up to you all.
You understand
It's
what I'm
been
saying?
done before,
Like it,
it's
yeah.
not abnormal.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
not abnormal to allow that.
Yeah,
Like if Tim sold his whole shebang to somebody, but they didn't want that monument business
yes,
and they wanted to turn it back into a house, or maybe he wanted to split it up, then we could require him that whoever the new owners was or what's gonna buy it, that if they wanted to turn it back into a house, to
oh,
live
the
in.
purpose would be only for residential,
Exactly,
single family,
yeah.
Right.
because we lose control if he sells it to whoever, ABC,
Mhm.
funeral home, and they come in and decide to put an arcade in there
Mhm.
or whatever.
Right.
And then we have to allow it because we said, you can keep it and use it for whatever,
Right.
so.
And you can say that it can be continued to be used as a monument business outside of his time here. Or as a business that goes alongside the funeral home, however you choose to word it. But you have full control to get creative here.
Well, I see no need to complicate things or whatever. I was just asking. Actually, on your behalf, because I would think you would want us to, if you wanted to, I don't know what the plan is, but if you wanted to sell, you should be able to sell whatever and do whatever you want to do. Because or just for future reference for this board, which I won't be part of after the end of the year, a lot of times, and good corporate member of our community and reputable and so forth, and everyone believes that and trusts and so forth. When the comments are, we're not going to do this, and we promise we're not going to do that, and we promise we're not going to do, well, that's all great, but what keeps him from, after we approve this, to do something that goes against one of the 5 things that are in line with the grand plan of our commission, so.
The
Right.
the comprehensive plan.
Comprehensive plan, yeah. So, anyway,
Okay. If there's no other questions or comments, or then someone needs to entertain to make a motion to,
Did we want to do anything about the sign height and stuff like that?
he just said what he was going
But
to
we
do.
need to lock it in or anything?
Well, there is in the comprehensive plan, it says what it can't be so many feet up and all that.
Well, and the sign you have is a monument sign, it's not a post sign, so it already meets our standards.
Mhm.
So
It's the one that was out in front, right, already at his, okay.
do
Yeah,
we
I'm
need
good
to
with
put that in a motion contingent upon, let's see, what would be contingent upon the standards of the comprehensive plan due to signage, we blah, 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 blah. So we're okay with him.
Yeah, put a,
That
with the development ordinance, not the comprehensive plan, but yes.
Development ordinance.
Yep,
This has to be written out.
I
because-
gotcha, don't worry.
You have it?
Oh, yeah.
You got it? Okay.
Sorry.
Ah, still trying to.
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to make the motion that we approve the business move from the current location to the aforementioned location contingent upon adherence to signage and also in the event that the company and or owners of the building change, it would revert back to R1. No, it would stay R1 for use as single-family dwelling. Period. That would force whoever was gonna come in to come in front of us and say, we want to put an arcade in there. We're a funeral home, but we want an arcade in there. And then we could decide yes or no. Whatever there is. What do you think about that? It's just like a little safety
Yeah.
thing.
I think it sounds good.
Okay.
Are you okay with that,
That's
Tim?
fine with me. It's fine. Absolutely.
Okay, and you have all that, so you'll
Yep.
write it up. Okay. That's my motion.
Okay.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Same sign? Unanimous.
So that's your only business for tonight. The only announcements I have are you won't be meeting in January. We don't have any applications. And then as far as the rest of the year, at the beginning of 2026, you guys won't receive your normal monthly report. You'll get an annual report just covering the full year with some different statistics and whatever. And then Mark and Brad, I know your term's technically in today, but I think you guys are still on the plan commission and you might end up here again. So we'll see where.
In the event that I don't, I've enjoyed working with everyone
Yeah.
here.
I have
Likewise.
also, I appreciate it.
Yes,
Well,
and thanks for the
Both
opportunity.
of them's been presidents and vice presidents of we're all on different committees,
You guys
zoning
are
appeals.
easy board to work with and I
and,
appreciate it. So thank you all. But
So you know, the good thing is they've been involved to where they know what's going on. John's been involved from being a councilman from a few years ago, and so I think we've got a good forward. And Tony's been involved.
around.
He's a native. Yeah. So, okay, great. Well, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, everybody, and I'll see you all in 2026. And if no other things are going on, I move to adjourn.
A second.
Okay.
All in favor?
All
Aye.
right.
Okay.
Merry Christmas, everybody.